hold on. I'm back. Hey guys, hello, it's me, Jess, and you're watching Shuggilippo. Duh, of course you are. I wanted to take a minute to do one of those 2016 years in review, because boy howdy did I have quite the 2016. The world was a crazy batshit place. In 2016, everything seemed to go off the rails. But for me, I had an abundance of positive moments in 2016, even some that could be interpreted as negative or not positive, which is what negative is, Jess. Despite all of the perceptions of the things that I went through in 2016, I would have to say that 2016 was probably the best year I've had in decades. So let me tell you why. First, let's talk about business. For me, business was a booming in 2016. In early 2016, I had a chance to work with one of my favorite sites that elevates women in comedy, Hoo Ha Ha, founded by Elizabeth Banks. They supported my content that I had made previously. They incorporated me into content that they were making, and I had a huge lady boner of happiness, and there's more to come there. Next was this impression I had to activate moms to dance with their kids and do it to Justin Timberlake's title track for the movie Trolls, Can't Stop the Feeling. I published it on Mother's Day, and JT himself shared that mother on Twitter and Facebook. Huge. It did huge things for the content itself. It did huge things for visibility for me with other people, and that was incredible. Could never have imagined that that would happen. And then fast forward a few months later in September, when they were doing press for Trolls around the premiere, I had the chance to meet Justin, and it was so good. I get all like sweaty and excited every time I think about it or talk about it. Every dream from like 15-year-old me, well, earlier than 15 years old, because I was obsessed with him on the Mickey Mouse Club. So many different things, personally, professionally, all of it came together, mashed into this delicious happy patty. I also had the opportunity business-wise this year, speaking of movie things, to attend some very fun and cool press access situations and junkets for Disney films that came out. I had the chance to do one for Doctor Strange and for Moana, two huge movies that came out this year. If you haven't seen them, go see them, they're great. And then the other huge thing that happened for me in 2016 is I launched an influencer and blogger community with my BFF Amy from MomSpark called Totally Profesh. And it's a Facebook community that is designed to help elevate everybody who is an influencer or a blogger or is interested in being an influencer or a blogger, to get them to a point where they can make the hobby of writing or taking photos or whatever and bridge it into a full-blown career that brings in a regular stream of annual income. And we are loving it. I wake up every day like invigorated with ideas. Amy and I will Skype and we'll write, like, we'll just add to our list. Our list is like half a mile long and growing. I'll leave the link to that. If it's something you're interested in and you're not a part of already, we would love to have you. It's open to everyone, and we really hope that you get so much out of it because we're putting so much into it. Now, let's take a sharp left turn, even though that looks like a right turn. Sharp left turn, and we are going to talk about my personal life in 2016. Boy, oh boy, was this thing a roller coaster. I had a very rough but positive forward momentum year in 2016. Back in late May, actually had a plan in place to commit suicide, and my family intervened and they helped me get into an inpatient facility where I stayed and I was stabilized, and then I went into an intensive months-long outpatient program that helped arm me with tools to battle my general anxiety disorder and my depression and my bipolar disorder. And when I came out the other side of that, I have never felt more clear-minded. I had no idea of the clarity I was capable of mentally, in terms of just everyday thoughts, and professionally speaking in terms of work, and personally speaking in terms of my ability to have compassion and gratefulness and all of the positive things, and love especially. Being a mother, I thought, I always kind of felt weird. This is taking a very deep turn. As a mother, I always felt like you read these things and you hear things from people, like nothing matches a mother's love. Whatever. Doesn't matter what it is, you cannot love anything as much as a mother loves her child. And I love my son. Love my son. But I didn't feel like it was a different kind of love than me loving anything else. It felt the same. And it was until I stopped and I took care of myself and I allowed myself the ability to be present with my own existence and my own emotions and all of those things, have I realized the depth of maternal love for your child. Holy crap. You guys, I just felt like I was not a bad mom, but I just felt like I was a mom that was just kind of loved her kids okay. Loved her kid okay. I only have one kid. But anyway, maybe that's a whole video for another time that we can really chat about it. But for me, so many things were amplified, and people were positioned in a way in my life that they'd always been positioned, but now I was open and available to receive the way that they were positioned for me. I have not felt healthier. I'm not gonna say I've not felt happier, because happiness is not the goal, healthiness is the goal. And you know, that could have been something that just destroyed everything, just destroyed things. I can't tell you how many times in the past few years I was like, I'm just gonna quit this internet thing. I'll work in a warehouse doing data entry for like a rebate fulfillment company. I don't know. This is not for me. I'm not creative enough. I'm not this enough. I'm not that enough. And at the end of all of this treatment and all of these things that helped me realize that I am enough for what I'm doing, have the doors opened and the arms opened warmingly to bring me into the fold of things. It's phenomenal. It may be super hippy dippy doopy doppy, but holy cow, the universe and its power and its energy. My hat is off to you, sir. Woo! So, that really was my year in review. Most of my year was thankfully consumed with self-care, and I could not be more grateful for the people in my life that helped me get there. A lot of you are included in that. And I am so excited looking into 2017 for what we can make together, what I can make for myself, what I can make for you. And I am so honored that you share a part of your day or your week or your month with me, and what I'm doing here and all the nonsense that I do. This is just like the best little family I could ever ask for on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're not already. I would love to have you stick around and hit that bell so that you get notifications that I've uploaded something new. That being said, got soups serious up in her. I love you guys to the moon and back. And I will see you again next time. Okay.